Now, Richard, how does a Presa compare to a pit bull, to a Cane Corso, to a bull mastiff? What all makes up a Presa first?
Shit, man. A Presa is actually a mutt. Well,
most dogs are mutts, to be clear, people. They all start off as rejects.
You have a Majadero
somebody makes them amazing.
You have a Majadero, which is a Spanish dog that's almost like a shepherd type dog. You have some English Mastiff inside of them. Okay. At one point in time, you have some pit bull in them. So those are the main 3 dogs that are typically in this breed.
Now that first dog I've never heard of.
A Majadero. If you can imagine like a Malinois German Shepherd type looking dog, super high drive dog, and it's something that you find in Spain.
Damn.
Yeah, very drivey dogs.
It sounds like a problem.
Yeah.
It sounds like a Mad Hatter to me, so you know the Mad Hatter, he wasn't all there. So when you're looking for then a pup, what are the things you're looking for based on lifestyle? And all the pups different?
Yes, all the pups are different. For me, structure is important.
Yeah.
Structure and who has the most focus and drive. Like I watch these puppies play and I'm watching who stays engaged the longest, what type of distractions can I throw in there that's gonna stop them. And so structure, drive, then I start looking. But
can you actually determine structure this early?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
Oh, you can see a dog that's cowhawk in the beginning. You can see a dog that's easty-west in the beginning. You can see these things in these stages of these dogs. If you properly stack the dog and you just let the dog sit, you kind of tell easty-westy, cowhawk in that beginning stage. Can it change through time with proper development, like swimming the dogs and stuff a lot? It can change, but you're seeing what your base and your foundation of the structure the dog is right now.
That makes sense. That makes sense. So framework is everything. And then from framework, you go into who the dog's potentially going to be.
Yep.
And then you basically have to draw out what the work that goes into bringing that dog to life.
If I want something that's I'm going to be looking for protection, I'm looking for a dog that's a lot more confident, dog that's a lot more drivey. If I'm looking for a dog that I'm doing for shows, I'm strictly on structure at that time, structure and confident, because I need a dog that can be in an environment that can handle itself mentally and emotionally stable and has a proper structure to be able to compete for confirmations.
That's it. And compete for confirmation means what exactly?
We go to AKC shows where they take the breed standard. The head structure is going to be 60-40. The tail and the top line, how it should look, how the cowhockness should be, the rear angulation, how the proper dog bite should be. So they take all the breed standards and how does this dog match up to what the breed standards say it should be? That's confirming the structure of the dog.
There you go, people. Well, listen, I know people ask a lot of questions. You might want to step over here just a little bit more. It's a little bit warm out here in Tickfall, people. And I'm trying to keep my black ass from not getting blacker. but also staying cool. We get asked that question a ton of times. And I think it's actually, in my opinion, probably easier, but also a little bit more difficult when all the dogs look the same. In our case, man, there's going to be some American bullies that are 16 to 19 inches. And you go, well, I want a taller dog. I want a smaller dog. I want a more driven dog. Look, I just want a good dog, to be clear.
Oh, no doubt.
And these are good dogs.
Yes. I mean, and again, still engaged. And that's nothing we're sitting here driving the dogs. They're just naturally driven on their own.
And what do you call that? I mean, outside of drive, because I love a curious dog. And what we found in some of the stuff that we built, Jamarcus built specifically, was that Hera and Kara, the girls, they would climb to the top of this ladder and just look down at the boys. Like once they get up there, they would just sit and chill, and you go, wow, those dogs are pretty smart.
Yeah.
And they were like, I think all you guys are stupid. Why would you come up here? And we're looking for that curiosity.
Oh, yes. I mean, for me, like the dog has to be intelligent. Like, so focusing on high IQ dogs, and I do that based on what the parents were and how hard it was to train and develop them, as well as the grandparents.
Yeah.
So when I'm looking at picking a puppy, that's also something that's critical, is looking at how intelligent a dog is. Because, I mean, I train dogs, and people that train dogs know this. You got some dogs that are just flat out stupid. Like, that are dumb dogs. And it takes more to teach them and train them than it does some dog that has a higher IQ. So that's something.
And would this be considered a blocky breed, a blocky head breed, a blockhead breed?
More of a triangular style head than a blocky head.
And you know what I'm asking though, like the blockheads are normally more difficult to deal with and manage.
No. Well, it's a trick because the dogs can be so intelligent that they're stubborn. This breed would challenge you because they're so smart that I'm like, I ain't doing that until I want to do it. Yeah. So that's why you come
in the kitchen and the dog making a grilled cheese, eating a Caesar salad.
No doubt.
Like, bro, what are you doing?
What you doing? You're like, I'm hungry. What you doing? Yeah.
I love it, man. Well, guys, the puppy questions we're gonna continue to answer. I like the presses. Again, I'm never getting one, to be clear. I just don't want you. I won't put that out there. But they are unique dogs, and
Look at
and I tell you, man, I've never been a fan of Brindle, but
That's a pretty dog.
It is, man.
That actually is a pretty dog.
She's a female too, man. I've always been a good girl dog dad.
Get you a Presa.
About them bitches. Guys, take care of your dogs.